Hey, it's Mr. Johns, and I want to share a game with you. Haven't played this game in years, but I also wanted to share with you the history and my connection to this game, Doom. Just picked it up on Steam. I think it was like $10, maybe less. I can launch a DOS version with classic controls. I think I'll just stick with play the 1993 version. So this game came out in 1993, December 10th, and this was a game changer. I always tell my students I'm so happy I'm old because I lived through some of the most amazing gaming eras, console and PC. You know, I lived pre-internet, post-internet. I had Atari consoles and some of the first PlayStations and Xboxes. So living through all of that was super exciting. The whole text-only games, there's a whole thing about that, like Zork. And so I've just lived the classic era, lived through the classic era. This game, it may not look like it now. This was cutting edge. And most of you can't imagine what I mean by that. There really wasn't a first-person shooter, really. This was not a genre. This really started it. There may have been a few that were sort of, but this thing, when it came out, unbelievable. It was a combination of science fiction and horror, and you're basically like a Marine sent to, I think, Mars, because creatures from hell have somehow gotten through a portal and started killing all the people on this base. And so your job is to take care of business, figure out what's going on. So incredibly intense, this game. Incredibly intense. And if you played it at night in the dark, scary. So you look at it now and you're thinking, yeah, graphics are, old, blocky, right? But there were some things here that we hadn't seen before. There wasn't such a thing as deathmatch and cooperative play. And so people were playing multiplayer games, deathmatch games against each other for the first time ever, and it was said that it interrupted a lot of work at businesses, at workplaces that had networked computers, because people were playing this when they weren't supposed to, because you could connect and play against each other. And that was the first time for most people to experience that. I was at the time subscribing to a magazine called PC Gamer, and each month it would come with a magazine and then a disc, a CD-ROM in the back, and the CD-ROM had demos of games that were in the magazine, and it was just so cool. And this game, I don't remember if I got it through the magazine, but somehow I got the disc. It's called Shareware, but they want you to share it with other people. And that was a new thing. Shareware. They want you to share. They want you to give other people the game. You got the first 1/3 of the game, which is 9 levels. So there were 27 levels in Doom. You got the first 9 for free. Unbelievable. So we're like, I don't even have to pay for it. There were 15 to 20 million players the first 2 years. And another thing that was new is they gave players the tools to make their own mods, and they actually encouraged that, which at the time other developers wanted to shut you down, lock you out from being able to do anything custom. The company is id Software, and Doom was so popular they came out with Doom 2 in 1994, Final Doom in 96, Doom 3 in 2004. There was a movie called Doom in 2005. In 2016, a updated game, but it was just called Doom, and that's available on Steam as well, I noticed, but I wanted the classic. Probably after I play this again, I'll probably go get the newer version. Another movie in 2019 called Doom Annihilation, and then just a few years ago, 2020, a game called Doom Eternal. So another game that was super popular at the time was Quake. It came out in 96, and same company, id Software, so they were competing against themselves. But it was just a different take on this whole genre. So, do I have to get an account? What if I don't want an account? I don't. So, single player, I can select my levels, or I can just go new game. This is the difficulty, Knee Deep in the Dead. Oh, no, these are episodes, that's right. Knee Deep in the Dead is episode 1, The Shores of Hell, Inferno, and Thy Flesh Consumed. So we will do, and here are the difficulties. I'm Too Young to Die, Hey, Not Too Rough, Hurt Me Plenty, Ultra Violence, or Nightmare. So we'll go Hey, Not Too Rough. It's been a long time. So this is what the game looks like when you start it. And never had I played a game that was 3D like this, and I was hooked from. I don't think I can go. I can't aim up and down. I'm trying to move my pistol up and down. Oh, I can do map. Okay, that's cool. Trying to see what. So that's Y is the map. I'm trying to just aim low. Health is 102. I was trying to aim low, but I can't. Why not? Oh, maybe I have to use my mouse. Nope, I can use my mouse. That should blow up, but I can't seem to aim down. So, armor. Okay, so I wasn't exactly aimed at that barrel, but it let me shoot it anyway. So, okay. So we're so used to that crosshair being like so important that it's aimed at. This is an elevator. And I don't know if that's a bad guy. Let's find out. I guess it is. He doesn't look like a bad guy. He looks like a human. So if you can imagine the time, 1993, and I install this, that's all I want to do is play this. Explore this space station. Everything's a maze. It's interesting. I feel like I need to aim down, but I actually don't. It just... as long as you're facing that direction. So in this, I wonder if I can shoot him, even though, yeah, that's so weird. I don't remember that, but I don't have to actually aim up and down. So back in 1993, all you have to do is aim at. There's some bullets. More bullets. That might be an elevator. So, it's still a little bit creepy, even though the graphics are so old, but it still makes you a little bit nervous walking around. That was, I'm not sure what that was, a clip of ammo maybe. Oh, health box. armor. So, you know, you want to gather all this stuff. And then it looks like there's another exit. And I haven't gone everywhere yet. So... Oh, button on the wall. I remember that. So, there were some places I didn't go in that level. I did kill everybody. Only got half of the items. And none of the secrets. So... I don't remember this. The nuclear plant. But the game just sucks you in. And it just gets more and more intense. The enemies get... worse, and you just don't know where to go. So you open these elevators up, you look outside, wonder where the heck you are, and you see, whoa, I mean, you see the bodies of maybe former Marines. There's a chip of some sort. Picked up a red key card, so that must go to a red door. Let's see, do I want to keep going? I don't remember which way. You quickly get lost. I think I came up this direction. I need to come down this direction. It's just so weird to shoot when the crosshairs are not pointing at the bad guys. It's just weird. So this is the original Doom. Maybe they changed that later on. I think if I shoot those barrels, there should be some explosions. And take those guys out. Which is kind of what they're for. So, wise map. And you can see right there, that's me. Wow, 1993. Oh, I think somebody's shooting at me. Maybe. Oh. Better armor? Ooh. 100% armor. Just so easy to lose where you are. I guess that is the purpose of the map. Oh, so that green stuff is bad. There's a button on the wall. What's that do? I'm not sure what that did, but it probably opened or released something somewhere else. So you can see your health goes down when you run across that green stuff. So you want to avoid the green stuff. Ooh. Picked up a clip. It was one of the first, lots of health. One of the first games that I really thought had, how do I go? Atmosphere to it. And I also read that, somewhere I read that, 200% armor. Yes. I read that this was the first game that had things like elevators, things that could move up and down. Not sure if that's what opened. Okay. Okay. Level finished. So this is Doom. Pretty cool. If you want to pick it up, I think it was $4.99 or $9.99 on Steam, but there are multiple versions of it. They only, I assume, get better. But this is the classic, the original that started it all. And I really like kind of the history of gaming and going back. I mean, I was there live. I was there. I lived this. So for most of you, this is like going back and seeing an old game that has terrible graphics that you know maybe has some history. But for me, I played this. This was the newest game. And playing it again has a special kind of feel to it. But I think if you're into games and especially the history of gaming, it's, I think, worth your time just to experience it, so you know how far games have come. This thing still has a lot of gameplay. Really, I think I can get a lot of I don't know what that is. I can get a lot of fun out of this still, and it's so old. So anyway, give it a try. Pick it up on Steam, and let me know what you think. Catch you next time. I'm going to play some more Doom. I'll see you next time. Mr. Johns is out.